Bizness.
And as always, I'm your one and only Lady Guns, which means I'm absolutely greatness under no stipulation.
And
it's your girl Gemini from Exclusive Radio, because I'm exclusive, baby.
Hey, and we have...
It's Rudibel Lopez.
Also known as...
Rudy Mama.
Also known as...
Magnetic.
Magneto. We're going to train her today.
Right.
What's your name? What's your name? Say it.
Magneto the Healer.
Say it loud.
I'm black and I'm proud.
She's like, but I have to talk about my Latina roots also.
Right.
Black and Latino and
I
proud.
told you I'm African.
I'm Latino.
Latino, Lafritan, all of that together.
We have these beautiful people here in the studio with us.
So excited.
And we're so excited. Let's not get out of my mouth. See, it's that whole telemetry thing. I'm telling
Professor.
you.
Really not.
I'm planting these thoughts in your head and you're saying them.
Professor.
You really are. Yeah. Thank you for the acknowledgement.
Need, so.
Meanwhile, I'm turning down the temperature on the sun outside. Really?
Brr, it's cold in here.
It's going to start snuffing in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, in some way, somehow.
Exactly.
But no, we've got
Are
some
you
great
using
people
that?
here.
You're not? You know, it's like it's in the shot, though. So if you need it, that's fine. If not, you can lay it down.
So you telling me all
But-
this time?
I thought I was a superstar. Like it was, and then it wasn't.
Right.
That was it.
Exactly. You broke it.
She ran out of memory.
Right.
Battery died.
I don't want to see that.
No, but that's okay because it still gave the impression of. But
Yeah.
very good.
It's
Yes.
a cultish phone anyway, so.
It's it's the crack phone.
Exactly.
That's what I call iPhones because they're like crack. Because once you get one, you have to get the next one.
And the next, and the next, and all the accessories.
And because you can never use the same needle again.
Exactly. So you got to keep switching it up.
That's why they call it the crack phone. And if you drop it, what does it do?
Crack.
Crack.
Exactly.
Shout out to Apple and they crack. Just saying.
And they love to tell you it's Gorilla Glass.
Lies. Just lies.
Girl, that's orangutan glass. Let me tell you.
No, that's just Tang.
Spider monkey
That's
glass.
just Tang.
It's Michael Jackson's animal. Was it Bobo?
Bubbles.
Bubbles. Bubbles.
Bubbles the monkey.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Stink. You want a monkey too?
You have to
Baby
wash
one.
them. They
Actually-
get big.
No, wait. Like
They
no
grow.
joke. So in Forestville.
Curious George monkey.
No, listen, in Forestville, Maryland, where I had a breeder. It was a lady. She was a breeder, and that's where I got my 2 men pins from. When I went out
They're
there,
breeding men?
men pin miniature pinchers.
Oh, I'm like,
Yes.
we're breeding men.
Yeah.
Hallelujah, we're breeding men.
Keep them. Look, the ones we already got ain't even right. Don't go breeding none. Never
Like,
mind.
oh.
I mean, sometimes you
got a
gotta build a man up.
Specimens, I want to turn into one.
Right. No, but Bee's Tea, shout out to her because she breeds dogs. When I went out there, she had, I want to say about 4 or 5 different breeds that she was working with, but she actually had 7 monkeys, and they wore clothes and they helped her and everything.
Yes.
Yes. Because she, after her kids, like she's always been passionate about, dogs and animals and stuff. So after her kids were grown and gone, her and her husband converted their house into a breeding facility. She's also a veterinarian. So she had a birthing room for the pets, and then the rooms were divided so the dogs and the mommy babies and stuff would be there. And she had the monkeys, and the monkeys would actually go and like feed the dogs, and they would do the little things. I thought it was just like
I need a little helper.
it was definitely
That's slave labor.
it don't
It's
matter.
slave.
She literally
Yes.
she paid them in
Slave
bananas.
labor.
I'm just saying.
Right.
They worked for bananas.
They got laws against that.
Better than Orbit.
But it was really, really cool.
You paid in Orbit?
You get paid in orbit?
I used to.
What's an orbit?
That's gum.
Yeah.
You got paid in
You've
gum?
never seen the commercial?
Oh,
Get paid in Orbit?
okay.
No.
No.
You've been ripped off.
Well, at least they're getting paid in bananas.
No. But that's the only person I've ever seen with functioning monkeys.
Yeah.
And they had a little, they slept outside, but it was like caged in, like super huge. Had trees in it and all kind of stuff. Had a little nook where they could lay, but she literally, when I loved going, because they would bring me my little min pin, and they'd just waddle over. Like, they were really, really, really really good. But that's when you got that retirement money where you can literally just buy animals and
Was it
Store them in the
zoned
I'd love to have a
appropriately?
tiger sitting in my front yard.
It was almost like a farmhouse. It was
Okay.
in a neighborhood, but it's like they had acreage and stuff like that.
I was gonna
Because she had
say,
the
'cause
dogs, the monkeys. She
The
had 2
homeowners
goats.
association
She
would
had
have
cats.
objection to that.
No.
Can
It
you
was like-
imagine, like, having a tiger in your front yard? I mean, who's going to break into your house? Can you imagine? You don't even see it. Here comes a little robber. He's walking up.
And
All you hear is,
Mufasa coming around the corner
Then you move away.
with
It's
them
the same,
shoulder,
it's the same
with them
thing with a
shoulder
dog.
blades.
right.
Like they do.
Yeah.
But
You think
you
it's a
don't
little, you
need
think it's a
that.
little dog till he stand up.
But you don't need all that. You just get a Doberman or something, or
I love Dobermans.
I'd rather have a tiger.
they have laws
Until he
against
get
that.
hungry and eats you.
Exactly.
You ain't Mike Tyson.
I'd rather have a tiger.
There's a place in Mauritius where it was the funniest thing, because when I tell people that, there's like, that sounds stupid. And it was. But we actually went out and there was a lion's den. And they would actually, you would go up this ladder and you could stand in the lion's den, and like they would like all walk around you and stuff. But before they let you in, like, you couldn't be afraid. And they would let you walk in. And all they said was, don't run. Whatever they do, just don't run. And they give you a stick, and the stick, it's no more than a
ruler.
tripod leg, right?
Wow.
So we were in the lion's den and stuff, and they were literally just there. And I love, there was like a white and albino one and stuff.
Yes.
Was it lion? It was
in
tigers.
my front yard.
Right.
I
and
see it.
No, it was lions, but
They
they
have
were.
laws against that.
But what's crazy is when we got ready to take pictures with them, they brought us over to a lion and they gave the lion a stick. And I looked at my stick. I was like, what is this for if he chewing on that? Like, if he come after me, am I supposed to feed it to him? Because it doesn't look like
Throw it in his
protection
mouth so he's not biting
anymore.
you.
Right, like they do on Looney Tunes. Stick it straight up. Stick it straight up in the mouth or something. But they did. And they had a safari walk where you could literally walk the lions and the tigers.
That's what's up.
It was very, very, very exotic and very nice. But it was just like, I'm really about to walk in here. Like, nobody has a shotgun.
Did you have to sign some paperwork before entering?
Absolutely,
Of
you had
course.
to.
Yeah. If
I don't
you
want to
get
be held
if you
liable
get
for your
eaten-
head coming off.
Exactly.
They would not let kids in, but it was great. It was one of those safari things and stuff. And they had a very thin fence that separated like the lions and tigers or whatever from like the gazelles and the giraffes, because all the animals
Yeah,
were
they're gonna
out
eat
there.
each other.
Right, but and I was like, this keeps them out, and they was like, yeah.
As long as you feed them, they good.
Yeah, they ain't got no
That's
reason
all you
to
gotta
be chasing
do.
them out.
If you feed them, they good. You do the timing right. They get itis after they eat, and then
They
they
get
bring the people.
tigeritis.
Exactly, they get
Lionitis.
tigeritis, and then they bring the people in. Because I ain't fooling with you. They
So I
got
have
a
a
full
question.
belly. They
Right,
calm,
you're
you know.
right, you're
Throw
right.
some CBD splash on them. They be good.
Right. Right.
Wow. Wow. Wow, bro. What's up? I'm gonna eat you when I get up, dog. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
I'm chilling right now.
With some Snoop Dogg playing in the background.
Right.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back.
Put my mind on my money and my money on
With
my
my
mind.
tiger on my money.
So look, I got a question for Miss Rudibel. Right?
Rudy.
Rudibel.
Like Rudy Huxtable.
I got it now.
Okay. Just want to give you that
My
visual.
brain is still thinking of gemstones. It's okay. If you could go anywhere in the world to visit, where would you like to go?
Africa.
Where in Africa?
Nairobi is good.
Any tribe.
The Masai Mara. We can go there. They have doo-doo huts.
I'm through.
Doo-doo hut.
Yeah. Doo-doo huts.
Oh my God! Take a yoni
Seriously.
steam out to a doo-doo hut.
Yes.
How
It will stink up the
double
place.
entendre
when
is
it
that?
when it rains, it actually smells like doo-doo because they actually make their houses out of doo-doo because
It
the
dries hard
manure,
and stuff.
the cows and stuff, that's their natural resource. So they use that to literally, and they mix it with
I
the.
feel the side eye through the shades Gemini is giving you.
No, I'm dead serious. In all
I know you're serious.
honesty, I've been there.
I'm aware.
I've given them money. So yeah.
So that they can build more.
Doodle huts.
Yeah, and some windows.
Actually,
Because it's really dark on the inside. I actually tried to
bet
sell
it
a
is.
girl to the prince of the
Did you
Doodle
say you
Hut
tried
village.
to sell a girl?
Uh-huh.
They didn't sell you?
No, because the prince of the Masai Mara tribe, he was looking for a wife. And we were visiting, and he took a liking to one of the girls that I had brought with me. And he pulled me aside out of respect and asked me if he could have her hand in marriage.
You said you were trying to sell her.
No, it's the dowry. They have a dowry thing. So he was giving me 30 cows in exchange for her hand in marriage.
3 cows.
That's it.
That's it.
That's-
that ain't even
Cattle is
For them, that's like
Cattle
millions.
is a lot of money.
Yeah, for
How is he
them.
getting that through customs?
And that's where the deal broke down.
Right. Where are you
Because
bringing
I
these-
couldn't figure it
What you
out.
should have said was, does it come with the land to house these 30
Yes.
cattle? Because as long as I have land here, we can do it.
But if I'm going back to America,
That ain't
guess
gonna do
what?
them no
They gonna
good.
steal my cows and they gonna take it right back. So obviously I got to be there to protect my cows and to do what I need to do to turn the cow into money. But
And what he
because
need to
I
do is
couldn't
hire
back-
somebody to figure that out, because he ain't gonna do nothing with a cow to turn it
Well,
into
don't take
nothing
me to
but a
Africa because I feel like they
burger.
won't let me come back.
Yeah,
'Cause I wanna go to
you'd
Egypt.
Be a desired.
I
I've
wish
enjoyed
there's a way
Egypt.
that I could like spend the night in one of the pyramids. Like I'm scared to death of outside stuff like bugs and creepy crawlers and stuff. I'm not with it, but I
They
would.
inside the pyramids
I
too.
would love to
Right.
Yeah, I know. That's a part of their
spend the
habitat.
night in one of the pyramids or in the Sphinx and wake up with a dung beetle on me for good luck. You know, talking to the ancestors or something.
Tonight,
I can put you in a
tonight
tent
at
and you
11
can
p.m.
wake up
We
with a
go,
roach.
we go in the back,
I'm through.
11
TV.
p.m.
I'm through.
this evening.
I just want
we gonna
to
hook
come
that up
back.
for you. We gonna make this experience happen for
I
you.
just want to come
got a
back
shelf.
with
We got
some
the
Egyptian
cardboard from the shelf.
sand,
That's right.
some
can
Egyptian
just-
water.
Exactly, and we
You know,
have the
go to the
tape.
park and
we
get
have
some
the
dirt.
tape, and we
Because you
can
know the
sorta
pyramids are energy filled.
Yeah.
And I
Portals
would
are
love
here.
to just
touch. You nasty,
and suck it all in.
nasty,
We're gonna do
just
that.
nasty.
We're gonna do that in the back over here.
You gonna touch and suck it all in.
What
are you talking about? What are you talking
My
about?
hands in
What
the
are you
Nile River. You know, like I don't know what they're talking about,
Float in the Dead Sea.
but I would love to experience that.
I was in Israel,
Egypt.
and it was absolutely phenomenal.
I bet.
Walking the Villa.
They'll be so mad at me at customs. Why do you
But
have
Jesus
all
walked.
of these bottles of
De
sand?
La Rosa.
Why are you taking the sand? You have 4 bottles of sand. And you making bombs?
What are you going
No, I want the sand.
It doesn't work that
I
way.
want the Egyptian sand. Let me take
Cape
it with
Town,
me.
South Africa is good. Johannesburg, South Africa is good. If you want to go visit the mosque, you have to go to Morocco, North Africa. It's the second largest mosque in the country, and it's built, hand built over a sea. Absolutely phenomenal. Brick by brick, hand by hand. No machinery involved at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
It's phenomenal.
That is how a lot of our treasures were created. Those that are most memorable, most valued, are the ones, and the ones that have lasted the most have been built by hand, by man. And that
Handcrafted.
that just speaks to the ability that we have.
Creativity,
And exactly.
intelligence.
But look at what we're becoming, though.
But how did we get here? That's a whole nother segment.
Your fault. Blame Gemini. You didn't educate. You didn't inform.
Now that I don't believe, because we are highly communicative, we're highly informative, we're very resourceful. So I would not dare anybody that know me. If you say, "Well, she didn't tell me," they're gonna be like, "You're
That's
lying.
a lie.
Right.
Because you just let it all hang
You
out.
just wasn't listening."
Oh.
Selective listening. People typically hear the first and last thing you say. Everything else in the middle is womp, 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 Charlie Brown.
Well,
That's it.
don't say nothing around me because I'm listening.
Absolutely.
How can people get in contact with you?
Instagram, exclusive.radio, XKLUSIVE.
You know that's not really spelled that way, right? Just throwing it out there
Radio.
for the people. Spell it your way again. Go ahead.
XK. The reason why I spelled it that way is X has a significant.
You don't gotta explain.
No, I'm going to
She's an
explain.
educator. She's an educator.
You gonna
You're in
learn
there.
Yeah, you
today.
learn today. Because you will not walk away and say I have no idea what she was talking about.
Right.
How did she come up with this crap? The X alone, okay, represents the number 10. The number 10 is reduced to the number 1. And I feel like I'm number 1, even though it's 2 of me. I'm number 1. So the X in front of
Right.
right.
Riddle behind it.
The X in front of exclusive actually draws people in more than you know. It's the X alone. They don't even hear the exclusive. They don't even hear that. It's the X
All right.
that makes you not forget.
XXX.
Oh, Lord.
And how can they get in contact with
Please,
you?
quickly tell before we go back. Yes.
Well, I'm at holistic_healing 704. Again, holistic_healing 704.
Is that on Instagram?
That is on
Facebook?
Instagram.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
That's all I have. Instagram.
And that's Rudibel's Mama's.
Rudy Mamas.
Rudy Mama's.
Ginger lemonade.
Ginger lemonade. Magneto, the holistic healer.
That's me.
Order some today. Family, you're tuned in to the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media,
The voice of the community.
Were you doing a gun sign?
You ain't right.
What?
The voice.
You ain't